Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Two sneaky good NFL free agents Cowboys need to sign. All about that dough. Micah Parsons stroked Jerry Jones' ego, referring to Jones' role as the Dallas Cowboys general manager. Parsons wants his cash and wants better players around him. And if Parsons gets his way, here are two sneaky good free agents the Cowboys need to sign. Coming off an injury-plagued 7-10 season that cost Mike McCarthy his head coaching position, the Cowboys turned things over to Brian Schottenheimer. He will need the defense to step up, but don't expect the Cowboys to spend a lot of free agent cash on that side of the football. Instead, the Cowboys could use a good complement to CeeDee Lamb at the wide receiver position. Cowboys could use Texans WR Stefon Diggs. Yes, there's a major injury concern. The details come from the assessment of Pro Football Focus. The star wideout was on pace to extend his streak of seasons with a PFF receiving grade above 75.0 and a drop rate below 10% on catchable passes before a season-ending ACL tear, PFF wrote. That type of injury for an older player who wins with lateral agility will make for an interesting free agent dance. Diggs' situation has shades of Odell Beckham Jr.'s free agency period in 2023. Beckham tore his ACL in the Super Bowl in 2021 and did not play in 2022 before signing a one-year, $15 million fully guaranteed contract. Beckham didn't regain his previous level of play. But if Diggs can write a different story, he's at a good place in his career to be an effective number 2 guy on the opposite side of Lamb. Still, Diggs is 31 years old. That's getting a little past prime, for sure. Former Houston star Andre Johnson said he would like for the Texans to keep Diggs, according to Chancellor Johnson via houseofhouston.com. You always want to see a great player come back, Johnson said. I think he loves the city and loves the organization from the feedback I've gotten from him. That's a good endorsement, and the Cowboys should consider going in the direction of getting Diggs. Brian Schottenheimer could use Stefon Diggs in his scheme. One thing that won't change in Dallas is the play calling, as Schottenheimer will retain those duties, according to Yahoo.com. And tempo will be part of the process. Why do players like tempo? Schottenheimer asked. They like tempo because it allows them to play free. You guys have heard some of the play calls. Dak Prescott can rattle off 4 or 5 of them right now. They're pretty long. So when you go fast, you're playing on the ball. It's a little more like pickup basketball. Schottenheimer said he's learned a lot in his time in the NFL, according to DallasCowboys.com. New Cowboys DC issues strong take about Dallas defense. The Dallas Cowboys have a new defensive mastermind, and he's bringing a bold philosophy with him. Former Chicago Bears head coach Matt Eberflus has landed in Dallas as the Cowboys' new defensive coordinator, tasked with elevating a unit that struggled this past NFL season. Eberflus, who led the Bears from 2022 to 2024, is known for his disciplined approach and aggressive defensive schemes. Now, he's making it clear that his vision for the Cowboys' defense is simple but relentless: force turnovers, stop the run and create game-changing plays. After a turbulent tenure in Chicago, where he struggled to turn the Bears into contenders, Eberflus now inherits a Dallas defense that ranked among the league's worst in 2024 under Mike Zimmer. However, the new Cowboys DC isn't looking to simply maintain the status quo, he's aiming to take it a step further. Yeah, pretty simple, we take the ball away, that's what we do, Eberflus said when asked about his defensive philosophy, according to ESPN's Todd Archer. We stop the run. And we want to make exciting plays for our football team. That's really what we do. What does DC Matt Eberflus see as the hallmark of his defense? Yeah, pretty simple, we take the ball away, that's what we do. We stop the run. And we want to make exciting plays for our football team. That's really what we do. That mindset aligns perfectly with a Cowboys defense that featured some impressive names like Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, Darren Bland and Eric Kendricks last season. That mindset aligns perfectly with a Cowboys defense that featured some impressive names like Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, Darren Bland and Eric Kendricks last season. Eberflus's arrival signals a shift in defensive leadership, but his emphasis on fundamentals and creating momentum-shifting plays could be exactly what Dallas needs to return to NFL playoff contention. With stars like Parsons and Diggs in his arsenal, along with a rising star in DeMarvion Overshown, Eberflus has the talent to turn his vision into reality. If his philosophy takes hold, the Cowboys' defense won't just be good, it could be dominant once more. Ashton Jeanty gives honest thoughts on possibly playing for Cowboys. One of the most hyped players in this year's NFL draft class is Ashton Jeanty, a running back who just finished a dazzling season at Boise State. He ran for 2,601 yards and scored 29 rushing touchdowns, and was the runner-up for the Heisman Trophy. Many feel he will go in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft, perhaps to the Dallas Cowboys at number 12 overall, after he played high school football in Frisco, Texas, where their practice complex is located. To be back in Dallas, practicing in that facility, Ford Center, playing in that facility again, I think that would be amazing, Jeanty said, via Barstool Sports. Jeanty is the son of a U.S. Navy officer, which gave him the opportunity to live in a few different places during his childhood. He was born in Jacksonville, Florida and attended middle school in Virginia before starting high school in Italy. He then relocated to Lone Star High School in Frisco, and as a senior gained 1,843 rushing yards while scoring 41 total touchdowns. In 2024, Jeanty won the Maxwell Award, Doak Walker Award and Earl Campbell Tyler Rose Award, and was a unanimous All-American. The Cowboys just happened to need a legitimate starting running back. They were 27th in the NFL in rushing yards, tied for 27th in yards per rushing attempt and last in rushing touchdowns in 2024. And are you a fan? What do you think of the Ashton Jeanty situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.